Valentine's Lies, Episode 1, The Perfect Plan. Sia had been counting down the days to February 14. For the past 2 years, her boyfriend, Amadou, had always been too busy or out of town during Valentine's Day. But this year was different. He had promised to travel back from Bo and make it special. I have a big surprise for you, he had texted, making her heart race with excitement. Sia spent weeks preparing. She bought a stunning red dress, booked a fancy restaurant in Freetown, and even wrote a heartfelt love letter. This is the year, she told herself, believing that Amadou might finally propose. Her best friend Kadi cheered her on. Girl, you're about to have the most romantic Valentine's ever. But little did she know, a perfect night was about to turn into our worst nightmare. Episode 2, The Shocking Surprise. February 14th arrived, and Sia was glowing. She sat at their reserved table at a popular restaurant, nervously fixing her dress, waiting for Amadou. 30 minutes passed, then an hour. Still no sign of him. She checked her phone, no message, no missed calls. Her heart started pounding. Just as she was about to call him, she heard a familiar voice laughing behind her. She turned around and her breath caught in her throat. There was Amadou, dressed sharply, holding hands with someone. Kadi, her best friend. Episode 3, The Betrayal. Sia's hands trembled as she watched them take a seat. Just a few tables away, they were smiling, whispering, completely unaware that she was there. She felt her heart break into a million pieces. Was this the surprise? She asked herself. Had he been playing her all along? Summoning all her courage, she stood up and walked over. Happy Valentine's Day, Amadou, she said, her voice steady, but her eyes burning with unshed tears. Amadou's face went pale. Kadi's smile faded. Sia, what are you doing here? Kadi stammered. I should be asking you that. She shot back. I thought we were best friends. Amadou sighed, rubbing his temple. Dear, listen, it's not what you think. Oh, so you are not on a Valentine's date with my best friend? They went silent. Sia let out a bitter laugh. Wow. Just wow. She turned to Kadi. How long? Kadi looked down ashamed. Almost a year, she said. Sia felt like the ground had been pulled from under her. A whole year. She had been confiding in Kadi about her love for Amadou, about her plans for the future, all while Kadi was secretly with him. I trusted you, Sia whispered. I trusted both of you. Episode 4, The Goodbye. Tears threatened to spill, but Sia held them back. She wasn't going to cry in front of them. She picked up the gift bag she had bought for Amadou, pulled out the love letter she had written, and tore it into pieces right in front of them. Enjoy your Valentines, she said, voice laced with pain but also strength. Then she turned around and walked away. As she stepped outside, the cool night air hit her face. She took a deep breath. She deserved better. She didn't need a cheating boyfriend. She didn't need a fake friend. She will heal. She will move on. And one day, they will regret losing her. As Sia walked away, her phone buzzed. Amadou was calling. Was it an apology or another lie? Episode 5, Karma's Sweet Revenge. Months passed and Sia flourished. She poured her energy into her career, embraced new opportunities, and discovered a happiness that came from within. Not from any man, but from knowing her worth. One evening, as she sat in a cafe sipping her favorite drink, a message popped up from Amadou. I miss you. Can we talk? She chuckled. Typical. Later, she had the news Kadi had suffered the same fate. Amadou had betrayed her, just as he had betrayed Sia. The cycle had continued, but this time, Sia was no longer a victim. She had broken free. Instead of responding, she deleted the message, took a deep breath and smiled. She had learned that Real love starts with self-respect, and no apology from the past could dim the light of her future. As she walked away, head held high, she knew one thing for certain, that sometimes heartbreak is just a blessing in disguise. The best revenge was not bitterness, but success, happiness, and knowing that some people lose you forever, and that is their karma. The end. I hope you like the story. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe for more stories.